pH meter is a sensitive piece of lab equipment used to determine the pH of solutions. When working with biological samples, it is important to control the pH of the reactants. For example, when working with enzymes, it is important that the pH of the buffer used to set up the enzyme reactions is at a pH at or near the working environment of the enzyme. This is the optimum pH. When preparing buffers for biological experiments, the pH of the solution is gradually decreased until the desired pH is reached using hydrochloric acid, or increased until the desired pH is reached using sodium hydroxide. Before using the pH meter, it must first be calibrated across the pH region you wish to measure. The purpose of this video is to show you how to calibrate and use the pH meter. For more detailed information on pH and the concept of buffers, please see the lab schedule. The pH meter consists of a central unit with an LCD display. This is attached to a pH and temperature probe. Between uses, the probe is stored in an electrolyte solution. Always ensure the probe is rinsed with deionized water and placed back into this solution when you are finished using the pH meter. There are 3 different solutions used to calibrate the pH before use. A pH 4 solution, coloured pink-red, a pH 7 solution, coloured yellow, and a pH 10 solution, coloured blue. The purpose of these solutions is to allow the pH meter to be calibrated across the pH range being measured. If you were wanting to measure the pH of an acidic solution, you would calibrate using the pH 7 and the pH 4 solutions. If you were wanting to measure the pH of an alkaline solution, you would calibrate using the pH 7 and pH 10 solutions. To use the pH meter, start by turning it on and allow the display to settle. Press the Cal button to start the calibration. When Cal 1 is displayed, rinse the electrode in deionized water and place in the pH 7 solution. The reading will stabilise until the endpoint symbol is displayed. Now press the STO button and the display will change to pH 7. Cal 2 will also be displayed. The electrode is rinsed and placed in the pH 10 buffer. As before, once reading stabilises and the endpoint symbol is displayed, press STO button and the display will update. The pH meter is now calibrated to measure the pH of a solution in the alkaline range. Here we are aiming to prepare 50 ml of a 0.1 molar tris buffer with a pH of 8.8. The correct amount of tris is weighed and dissolved in 30 ml of distilled water. This is to allow for the additional hydrochloric acid that will be required to adjust the pH. Once prepared, the initial pH of the solution is 10.94. To adjust the pH, a few drops of hydrochloric acid are added slowly and the solution gently swirled to mix until the desired pH is reached. Add a few drops of hydrochloric acid, swirl the solution and wait for the pH display to settle before adding more hydrochloric acid. Here you can see the pH falls gradually until the desired pH is reached. Once the correct pH is displayed, the solution is transferred to a volumetric flask and made up to 50 ml. If you now wanted to measure the pH of a second solution across an acidic range, you would need to recalibrate the machine using the pH 7 and pH 4 solutions. Once you have finished, rinse the probe with deionized water and return to the storage solution. To test your understanding, please complete the short quiz on the KLE.